Hi, this is Michelle, Curator of Collections at the Ontario Museum of History and Art. Chick Curtis is a self-taught artist who entered the art-making world at the age of 50. His paintings are everyday snapshots, a moment in time, of city landscapes and people in transit. His images appear nostalgic and romantic because of his use of painterly brushstrokes. They are also very recognizable, like a memory. The following is his artist statement for this exhibit, read by Pam from our Education Department.
I was once asked by someone new to painting, "Do you need to know how to draw in order to paint?" My response was no. Years later, when I was asked the same question, I will still give the same answer, but with caveat. Drawing is not a requirement, but it's another skill you can develop to make your artwork stronger, more compelling, and fascinating. I continually practice the craft of drawing from a live model so I can render the figure as clearly as possible. It's a reward in itself, moving from the craft of drawing to composing the figure in a certain ways, and a work creates a potential narrative for the viewer to contemplate. This narrative is not only my own. I may have an opinion about what I created, but I want the viewers to make their own stories according to their own responses. My art contains work from studio drawings and paintings of a live model, from photographs I've taken, from sketches, memory, and pure imagination. It tells stories without words, sometimes strangely, occasionally with humor, often with beauty, always with joy and wonderment.
Susan Mack received her BA in Fine Art from the University of California, Santa Barbara. Her artwork is inspired by a series of botanical sketches. She has used various types of technique to create vibrant ceramic pieces that captivate the viewer. The following is her artist statement for this exhibit.
Recent retirement has provided time for me to pursue stacks of sketches for ideas long ignored. Many of these ideas were used in this show. I thought some sketches, especially botanicals, would lose their feel if reworked to better fit the forms I normally made. The unusual slab forms you see were a result of me choosing to create surfaces that fit complete sketches. This idea of allowing drawn work to influence forms has piqued my building curiosity. 3 of the wall pieces in the show are based on a reverse building technique I first attempted years ago. This technique feels like a 3D form of drawing, taking small shapes of clay and then placing them in a given order to create depth. Once all the pieces are placed, usually in a mold, the pieces are smoothed together to finish the backside. My goal with this technique has been to work on glazing in a way that accentuates the line work and textures in the clay pieces. I'm anxious to continue this technique, but with more emphasis placed on imagery.